They're completely uneven. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bianca Skogan Beauty. How are you today? I hope you're good. It's hot. It's hot in here. Summertime, right? Over the last like 6 months, when things go on sale or when indie brands actually restock their products, I use my monthly budget that I have to purchase some of that. So this video is going to be like an indie brand haul. It is everything from indie brands that I've picked up over the last 6 months. So I didn't pick all of this up at once. And some of them were on sale, some of them were not. Indie brands are interesting because most makeup, I am very adamant about not buying for full price. I don't like paying full price for anything. But with indie brands, you have to, like, especially really small ones, you have to like be a part on their newsletter and they'll tell you when they restock, because things will go in stock and then it'll go out of stock. I don't even think they have sales because they don't need them. Things are just being bought so fast that they don't need sales. I'm trying to look here and I don't think I got any of this for sale. I think it was all being just restocked. So I don't love that. It doesn't make my thrifty heart happy, but indie brands are just so magnificent. They have such amazing formulas that the brands at Sephora, which I also love, but they have something. They have that oomph factor. I wanted to show you guys what I picked up, and then I already have most of my makeup on except for eyeshadow. So I thought I could do a fun eyeshadow look. I want to show you right here the eyeshadow look I'm planning on doing. I've seen a couple of content creators make this eyeshadow look, and I actually will put the two that I'm aware of. I'm sure there's many more. I'm not super in the loop, but I will put the two pictures that I'm posting and their Instagram accounts in my description box. So then I'm trying to give people credit. Let's get into some of the makeup. And actually, now that I look at it, it's all eyeshadow palettes. Yeah. I feel like indie brands do eyeshadow palettes really well. And what's funny is because in my like start of 2022 video, I was like talking about how I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of new indie eyeshadow palettes. Well, you win some and you lose some. I don't know how else to organize these, but to put them in order of how I bought them. So we have from Shroud Cosmetics. It is the Battybean and Shroud It's Freakin Bats palette. And I had heard a lot of content creators like rave about this palette. It's so amazing. And look at it. Look at this color story. This is so unique to my makeup collection. I actually did mention this shadow. I did a video about like periwinkle shadows because that is the color of the year. I actually haven't really used it because it's a Halloween palette, even though it's like, I don't know. I don't think that this actually screams, it kind of screams Halloween, but I could use these colors during the summertime. Like they're bright, bold colors. Anyways, I bought this palette like 6 months ago and I just wanted to talk about how beautiful it is and how much I love it. And this is one of those ones that is going in and out of stock. This, I had to get onto a mailing list and onto like a wish list. I put it on my wish list and was like, hey, notify me when it's back in stock. And so it finally came back in stock and it was like on pre-order. And I think I got this like 4 months after I even purchased it because it is just, this is a high commodity, this palette right here. And it's beautiful and I love it and I'm so excited to have it, especially like now for summertime, but also for Halloween. It'll be so much fun. Here is another palette that goes in and out of stock very frequently and I had to sign up for the wish list and get notified. It's the Tiny Marvel palette by, it is Sydney Grace and Mel Thompson. And Mel Thompson passed away, and so they actually are still making this palette and giving the proceeds to her family, which I think is so magnificent. The actual palette itself is beautiful. It's beautiful. So I wanted this palette because it's gorgeous and it has just like, it's kind of a grungy rainbow palette. And so I really wanted it, but then finding out that me buying it, the proceeds, like, I don't know how many of the proceeds, like not a lot, but the proceeds would go towards her family was so, like, I was happy to do that. Plus I love supporting indie brands. So look how pretty that is. So excited to have that one. what happened was Natasha Denona came out with her pastel palette, and I was eyeing it and going, ooh, I want that. But I actually heard good reviews and bad reviews because it's a pastel palette. So some of the colors weren't as saturated because it's a pastel palette. So I heard from some content creators that a magnificent pastel palette is this one, Pastel Dreams by Give Me Glow Cosmetics. And so I was like, okay, I believe this one is cheaper, but it's still a good pretty penny. Everything I will put the prices of everything that in my description box, because on the top of my head right now I don't know the prices. So this one, here you go. Look at that beautiful pastel palette. What I love about it is that we have a matte and then a shimmer in every color. Matte shimmer. You know, I think that is really fun. And I have used this palette and I came up with a really fun pastel look. And pastels are hard to work with. Like, I had a hard time coming up with a color, like with something on my eyes, because normally I do dark in the outer corner, light in the inner corner, and then just like transition in between. And this doesn't really have any dark. It was all like light, and I had to use my brain on that one. So another palette that from Give Me Glow Cosmetics is this one, the Bad Witch Club. So I believe that I'm kind of a sucker when they offer free shipping if you spend a certain amount. I have a problem because I don't like paying shipping, even though I pay more to get free shipping. So it doesn't actually make sense, but in my head it makes sense. And I really wanted this palette because Halloween. I love Halloween. So I got this palette because I wanted another Halloween palette. And it is stunning. Look at those colors. Oh my gosh, they're so vibrant. This row of purples calls to my soul. I love purple. I love wearing purple on my eyes. This is almost like a blurple color right here going on. And then we have these bright corals. It's just, this calls to my soul and I love it. And I'm excited to use it this Halloween and all the time, but especially this Halloween. So that was another brand, Give Me Glow Cosmetics. So now let's go with, I have 1, 2, 3, I think I have 4 more brands. Anyways, we got from Sugar Drizzle. Sugar Drizzle, it wasn't a sale. It was things coming back in stock. I'm noticing that that's everything. That is everything. Yay, Sugar Drizzle. I heard from Annette's Makeup Corner about actually a lot of these brands. I heard from Annette's Makeup Corner. So you should follow her. She's amazing. She tries out so many new brands. Anyways, she was talking about Sugar Drizzle and how much she loved it. And actually they have a palette. It's like the pickle palette that went viral and was really awesome, but it's basically all greens. And I have issues with green eyeshadow. I try and it doesn't look very good and whatever. So I was like, let's try not the pickle palette, try something else. So this one is the sequel, which I don't have the original or the prequel. I have the sequel though. So it is another all shimmer palette. So it reminds me of the It's Belle Flare palette. Whew. Yep, look at that. They're like, not only are they both white, but they have very similar colors. Oh, I didn't repress that one very good, did I? I didn't even notice that fell out. Well, I tried to repress that one. So that one came broken. That one came broken. I tried to repress it. It hated me and didn't want to. And now it's on my floor. So I guess it's going in the trash. I'm not going to try to get it off of my floor. That's fun. These remind me of the same palette. But I guess I just kind of wanted, do I need both of them? No. But I wanted to try more indie brands and see kind of which all shimmer palettes that I liked more, which one I liked less. It's Belle is winning so far because first of all, because the shadow didn't fall out, but second of all, I just kind of like this formula a little bit better. They're very similar though. I wouldn't say that you need both. So anyways, just my opinion. I wouldn't say that. Okay, but I got another palette from Sugar Drizzle, and it is the What If I Follow palette. And I actually did get this one on sale because it was a little bit, you probably can't even tell, there's a little bit of misprint. Like it says What If I Follow, and then there's it. Anyways, they warned me of that. They said, hey, we have some misprinted palettes. You get them for a cheaper price, but we're letting you know they're misprinted, so you can't like get mad at us. And I was like, is the formula the exact same? Yes, yes it is. They made sure to mention that. So I picked up this one because it was less. Because I'm a sucker for sales. It's a problem. But I thought that this had just really unique. Like the color story is unique. As I'm doing these like palette comparisons, I'm kind of realizing how maybe they aren't as unique as I think. No, they both have like, no, this is the Battybean Shroud. Anyways, no, they're not that as similar as I thought. Maybe it's just like that they're both black and they're both the same shade. No, this one is unique. So there we go. This one has actually some mattes in it. The other one was all shimmer. This has 1, 2, 3 mattes. So anyways, I thought that one was fun. I got some palettes from Adept Cosmetics, and I had been hearing that Adept Cosmetics has really good eyeshadows. That Adept Cosmetics has some really good eyeshadows. And so I bought the first palette in here, and it comes in this really like fantastic packaging. I actually kept the packaging. I don't keep the packaging all the time, but I wanted to show you guys like how well done these were packed. Okay, like, because shadows break. Eyeshadows are so fragile. It's ridiculous. Anyways, this was months ago, remember, months ago. So I got the Amunet new palette. Well, I just found out on like Instagram that this palette is like retired, and they just came out with it, just not the new, just the Amunet palette. And so this is old. I should have gotten this video up 6 months ago, because now this is old news. But I did see kind of comparisons. They put videos on their website, Adept Cosmetics did, of like comparisons from the old one and the new one. And I don't think it is that different. Like, I'm not gonna go buy the new one because I have this old one. And this is the light. Actually, Adept Cosmetics is really cool because they do a light and a dark. And so the dark palette has like more pigment in their eyeshadows, and they're a little bit deeper. Like one of these colors, I think it's one of these two, is actually like a deep blue in the dark palette. So if I were to get the new one, I would get the dark one so that I had at least more of a difference. I think then like 3 or 4 of the shadows would be changed, but I don't think I'm going to, because I don't need more eyeshadow palettes. So maybe if I actually use this one up, which, when is that gonna happen? Never. Anyways, I've used this one quite a few times, and I've loved every single look that I've done with it. This shadow right here is so special. It flashes really green, and it's just really good. I really like it. So then, because I love that one so much, I heard about the palette that Adept did with Heather Austin, who I wasn't following. I didn't even know about her. There's so many different content creators that, like the ones that have millions of subscribers, that I've never even heard of. And I always think that's crazy because they have 1 million or more subscribers. She doesn't have 1 million. I think she has in the like 30, 40,000-ish area. But she's really cute person, and I have now subscribed to her, by the way, and she came out with a palette with Adept, and I was seeing a lot of the content creators that I followed put videos of her palette, and I was like, well, that is like delicious. And it comes in this really nice packaging, and her palette I love these kind of palettes. I really do. I love that they have like an equal amount of mattes and shimmers, and they have duochromes or multichromes because they're indie brands. And so I really wanted it. So when it came back in stock, because it went out of stock and then it had to come back in stock, so I did the wish list thing again where they notify me when it's back in stock. It happens a lot, actually. And I got the Heather Austin palette. So here is, I'm going to show you both. Okay, so the bottom one is the Heather Austin palette, and the top one is that Amunet new palette. And so I feel like they kind of have similar color stories. They're both like kind of green purple, which actually are my favorite colors. So maybe that's why they call to me. I saw people do swatches of both of them, and they were different enough that I was like, yes, that calls to me. I want that. And so now I have 2, and I don't think I need anymore. Like, I'm not gonna get the new Amunet palette, although it's kind of ironic that it's Amunet new is the old one. Like new, it's spelled new and you with 2 dots over the U though. So anyways, I'm gonna try not to buy more Adept palettes, but I have to say Adept and It's Belle are my favorite indie brands so far. I don't know about, I've only been on this channel for a year, so I don't know, but so far they're my favorite. I haven't actually tried Blend Bunny yet, and I hear that people just rave about that brand, but I don't know. I have too many as it is. Okay, so then Adept Cosmetics, because we were just talking about Adept, also sells these empty eyeshadow palettes, the magnetic ones. So I purchased one because maybe it was to get free shipping. I don't know, but I also just wanted one because I have a bunch of single eyeshadows from indie brands. So some of these I've already told you about. Yes, okay, so here they are. And these ones are from With Love Cosmetics. And I've already done a video about their brand and how I really like it. And so they're really big pans, and so are these. So I wanted a big eyeshadow palette that could carry all of this. These are from Terra Moons. I've already done a video about Terra Moons as well. So let's skip and move over to this side. Okay, we have JD Glow Cosmetics. This is all JD Glow. This was 2 different, maybe even 3. I have a bad memory. I think it might be 3 different purchases. So JD Glow has really, really amazing single eyeshadows here. They have different textures of their formulas, and so I have quite a few of the different ones. You know, I just purchased a lot of them, and every time I'm signed up to their newsletter, and they'll be like, hey, we have 40% off of JD Glow Cosmetics, and I'm like, remember those ones that you didn't get last time that you wanted? 40% off, done. Okay, so these ones are more just like shimmer and maybe even duochrome, but these ones right here are also JD Glow Cosmetics, but these are like their special shadows. These are their multichrome shadows, and this one's still in its little casing because it's a duplicate. For some reason, I only ordered one of this one. What is it called? Let's just say it's a lot. It's called a lot, and I only ordered one of it, but I got an extra, so I kind of left it in there. I didn't know what to do with it. I might put it in a giveaway. I don't know what to do with it, but it's safe in here. These are just really, really beautiful shadows. So if you want a really nice empty magnetic eyeshadow palette, Adept has some really good ones. I think they even sell them on Amazon. So anyways, there you go. There's some information. Okay, last but not least, I purchased from Makeup a Murder. And I think that I've mentioned this brand on my channel before, and I think I called it Makeup a Murderer. It's a very creative name, but apparently I suck at it. I can't get it right. And I got some of these little eyeshadow pigments. And they have, I think these I did get on sale. I think that Makeup a Murder had a sale and I was able to get them. So if you want to purchase, and most of the things that are in this haul, you might need to get on a waiting list for, because that's what I did. If you want to purchase them, none of my links are affiliate. I'm not big enough of a channel to have affiliate links, so I don't even think I have links. I think I just write down what they are, so you can just use that in your Google search. But this one you will be able to pick up because Makeup a Murder has like a better stocking system. Anyways, let's get into it. They have 2 kinds of pigments that I'm aware of. Actually, they might have more now. I think they do have some like nude colored ones now. But anyways, they have the neon ones and then they had the pastel ones. And I contemplated getting both of them, getting the neon ones and the pastel ones, because they came in a nice little like bundle. But I don't know. I don't know how often I wear neon colors. Like I may do a pop of neon like in the corner, like the inner corner, but like for a whole neon look. And I was also really wanting maybe I should have just bought the Natasha Denona pastel palette, because apparently I bought 2 other things that are pastel to replace it, and it apparently is still a hole in my life. Maybe if there's a sale. Anyways, they have these cute little eyeshadow pigments. So this one is kind of coral orange pastel, and I will try to hold them all up together so you can see the pretty rainbow. Yellow. That one's almost like a chartreuse because it's like green yellow. We have like a minty green. And we have like a really baby blue, and then we have lavender. And they came in this cute little like evidence box, which I thought was cute because it's Makeup a Murder. Okay, let's see if I can hold these without dropping them, which I actually don't believe that I can. I drop everything. Maybe I did? Yay! Okay. So there we go. There's the pigments. And I thought they were kind of, yes, they're pastel. Oh. Yes, they're pastel, but I feel like they're kind of a little bit neon. Like this yellow one is a little bit neon looking. I mean, they're all kind of neon looking. Anyways, I did a look with them when I went on like a glow run where they have, actually, it's one of my favorite runs. I love to do like the 5K fun runs. Nothing big. I'm not a huge runner. Actually, running kind of comes very unnatural to me. It's a run where they like have like foam and you go through the foam, but the foam has like glowing elements in it. And so then at the end, because it's a nighttime run, at the end, they do this like dance party. It's kind of like a little rave, because it's really funny because it's a family friendly rave. Because everybody's tired from the run and they just have cool music and they have the lights and it's really fun. And anyways, we've taken our kids twice to it and they loved it because they play like cool, I don't know, dancing music, and then you're glowing and you're jumping and really fun. Anyway, so I did a fun look with that, these pigments for that glow run. And then when the black light was on it, it was glowing. It was really fun. But we're going to do another look today with them because I think that the look that I showed, this guy, I think that it would look really good with these pigments. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it. I have it on my broken phone, so I'm going to try to follow it. I have both of them on my broken phone. So I'm going to try to follow it and see if I can mimic this by any means. What you do with these is they have this little stopper, and you can get the pigment off of the stopper. Oh goodness. It's wedged in there, but these are very concentrated. So you actually take the pigment, like I read the instructions, you're supposed to take the pigment off of the stopper as opposed to just digging in there with your brush. Although, I guess if you want to dig in there with your brush, you can. I pulled out a bunch of random brushes because I was like, okay, we're doing like 7 colors here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 colors here. I don't want to have to like clean my brushes. Wow. This orange one is giving me a time. I got it off. That took more strength than I want to talk about. I mean, I'm glad they're packed well, but like that was more difficult than I wanted it to be. Okay, it starts with the pink in the corner. So we're going to go with pink in the corner. We're going to spray my brushes. I just do it with the Tower 28 spray because I'm running out of it and I want to pan it. And can you really pan a, I don't know what I'm talking about. I want to use it all up. Okay, so this is going to be an experiment. Have I ever tried to do this look? No. Should I have probably tried to do it before I got on the channel and started doing it? Yeah, but that's what the fun is here. We're having a good time. I think. I'm having a good time. Okay, so we're gonna get some pink in the corner. And her pink was a little bit more pink than coral, but you know, you work with what you have. And I have pink, or corally pink. All right, that looks really nice. I like that. I was thinking of just doing one eye at a time, but then I was like, no, because this brush, I'm using this pink brush right now. Let's just keep using it. That's actually so cute, like just a look on its own. And I'm just using the lid here, and I did wet my brush a little bit so that hopefully they stick a little bit better. I kind of love that. Purple is next. Okay, so new brush. So purple comes and it goes all under the eye, except for the pink. The pink went a little bit on top, so that's why I went a little bit on top. They both did it kind of the same. I don't know, I'm going to do it my way as well. It's not gonna look exactly like theirs because I'm me and they're them. I have never done eyeshadow under my eye like this before though. So this is going to be an adventure. Do you want to go on this adventure with me? I sounded like a PBS Kids, like, do you want to go on an adventure? Also kind of creepy, so that was fun. I think it's good that I wet the brush. It gives the pigment something to stick to. I'm actually going to be doing 2 more videos after this, so I'm going to have this fun eye look with those 2 videos. I think it'll be fun. Tons of fun. Am I going anywhere today? No. So if it looks crazy, it's fine. The purple is done. And I took everything from the lid, so I hope it's done. Purple is one of my favorites, so I kind of want to like go crazy with it. Blue is next. Blue. I'm having a good time. Hopefully I don't look like I have an infection. That'd be really fun. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Man, this is something I've never done before. I've never done color under my eyelid. You guys are watching. me figure out what I'm doing right in front of your face. They're not even. Like, that's gonna bother me. That, like, I'm having a hard time getting them even. But I hope it's not like, you know, like eyeliner. The more you try, the worse it gets. Okay, green. Green is next. Is there even orange? Orange is at the end. Green. I don't know what I'm doing. You guys have been having a good summer? I've been going insane because I normally work from home 2 days a week and at work 2 days a week. COVID has been raising in Salt Lake, and so we are ordered to stay home. So I have been at home with my children all day, every day for like the last month, and it is a fun time, but it is also a trying my patience time. I love my children, but I don't love it when they fight. Like being woken up to them fighting. Oh, it's the worst. Okay. I don't know. Does it look as good as hers? No. No, it does not. Am I trying really hard? Yeah, I am. Hopefully the yellow pulls it together. I think I might actually pull out the pink from the Give Me Glow and try to do a little bit of pink, maybe. Because this is kind of a coral more than a pink. Actually, the yellow kind of comes down. I'm not doing as good as I wanted to. She did such a good job. There we go. Like, she brought it down. I was actually really wondering what this would end up looking like, and it's different than what I imagined in my head. I think I thought I would do better. Well, you gotta try things. Like, that's why I'm doing this channel. Like, I'm not a makeup artist. As I take from Morgan Turner, she says that she's a makeup enthusiast, and I love that. Like, I'm totally a makeup enthusiast. I love makeup. Am I good at it? Nah, not really. Am I having fun with it? Yep. I'm trying to kind of just go crazy. Like, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna go all out and just do this. I'm just gonna sell this look. Last but not least, we have orange. It almost looks like a blush, what they're doing with the orange. Maybe I should wear, I actually already have blush on and I kind of wear a purpley blush, but maybe I'll just wear an orange blush. Or maybe I don't even need blush because I'm taking this down lower than I normally would. Yeah, orange. This is a riot. This is hilarious. If you want to have fun today, you should try this look. Because it may not look very good, but am I having fun? Oh yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna fix the blue. This is a nice brush. It's a Morphe brush. I got it in, I think, either an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. I think her purple that she has is more of like a blue purple, and mine is more of like a pink purple. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna get out the Give Me Glow Pastel Dreams because they have a really pretty pastel pink that I am going to try to use. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, we're done. You know what it is that will make this is the eyeliner. Crossing my fingers. Otherwise, I'll just, yay. You know what it also needs? It needs, like, I have this from MAC. I've been trying to pan this for like 100 years. It needs just like a nice neutral in the crease there, maybe. I don't know if they have it, but yeah. I like that. How many people have a red eyeliner? I don't. I think the red is nice though, because my rainbow doesn't have red. And so that's why they're doing it. I need to find a red. So I'm gonna do a red eyeshadow and hopefully just make a wing with that. I found a red. Okay, so this is from Uma. It's the Coming to America palette. And there is a beautiful red right here. So we're gonna use it. I have never done a red eyeliner before, because I feel like normally it would kind of look like you have pink eye, but not today. That actually looks okay. Good job, Bianca. I'm always surprised when I do okay on my liner. Do you guys ever feel that way? They don't bring it all the way to the front, so we're not going to do that. I think the red really makes it. I'm really glad I did the red. They're completely uneven. I am going to take some actual eyeshadow remover and like we're gonna start over. This is a really good red. Okay, I can work with that. Maybe. I'm better with just like an eyeliner pen. As you can probably tell. Does mine look as good as theirs? Not really. No, it doesn't. But I have to give myself props for trying. Because you miss every basket you don't shoot. That was what my high school coach taught me. So, there we go. Ah! What do you think? It looks different. It looks a little different, but that's what I like to try here. I like to try fun things with makeup. All of these brands that I have mentioned today. I have mentioned Adept Cosmetics, Makeup or Murder, Adept Cosmetics, Jaded Glow Cosmetics, Give Me Glow Cosmetics. Are they all cosmetics? Probably. Sydney Grace and Sugar Drizzle and Shroud Cosmetics. I am obsessed with every single thing I've bought from all of them. Do I recommend them? Yes. Yes, I do. Are they gonna have nice sales? Maybe. I don't know. They're like kind of one of those like commodities that you're like, I can't get this, and so I want it. Or at least that was me. I hope that you enjoyed this haul. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you like this channel and you like me, consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to be notified of my videos, press the bell. Anyways, I hope that you have a great day and a great summer. And remember, most importantly, to be nice to yourself. It's important. All right, have a great day. Bye.